All right, welcome everyone. Thanks for your time and your patience. Thought I'd give it a couple minutes, allow a couple other people to show up. My name is Wade Pierce. I will be sharing with you a product called the Asirvia Go, which you've probably heard a little bit about if you've been invited to this webinar. And I'm coming to you from a stunningly beautiful Playa del Carmen. It is an incredible day today, and I need to rub it in the noses of a couple of my friends in the Fraser Valley area of BC in Canada. But yeah, life is good, and what you're going to hear about today is very good for you if you're a small business person or entrepreneur. But I'm going to give you some background on why this exists and exactly what positioning it is in the market and why you want it. What is something every business has to do, whether they like it or not? Well, they have to promote. That's kind of beyond argument. And we'll use everything we can: billboards, flyers, radio ads if we can afford them. TV is probably out of the reach for a small business owner. Facebook ads. We'll do whatever we can to get more eyeballs on our offer. Bottom line is we don't promote, we go to business. What if there was a superior and less costly way to promote your business or brand, opportunity, product, or service to thousands of people directly to their smartphones? And I'm going to draw your attention heavily to that last sentence, because we are consuming, it is reported now, about 7 times more content via our phones than any other device in modern life, including the TV and radio and anything. So now, why does that matter? Because if that's where people's attention is and you are not targeting people where their attention is, which is on their smartphones, you are leaving a lot of money on the table. I would say it another way: you are losing money. If you're a small business owner and you do not know how to get onto people's smartphones in an inexpensive way, you are losing money. That's where it is. Now, welcome to the world of proximity marketing. Proximity marketing brings leads to you. Major retailers are having huge success with proximity marketing right now, like McDonald's, Urban Outfitters, Target. 1 second, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So I'll just repeat that. Major retailers are making money right now with proximity marketing. They have high-end front-end systems that make it unaffordable for a small business owner, which is why it has not trickled down to the small business market. There's companies, they're literally making a killing. All of their franchises, they're rolling out into all their areas. Now, until now, there was no way for a small business owner to relate to this. So everything is about to change for all business owners. Welcome to the Asirvia Go. This is an upgraded platform that we have, and it allows us to do things that a small business owner could only dream about a few years ago. What it'll let you do is broadcast a 40-character message to any Android device that is within 100 yards of the unit and is Bluetooth enabled. Now, let me just clarify. Every Android device is our market, not the iPhone, and I'm going to get into some details on that in a moment. But as long as someone is within 100 yards of the unit, they will see your message. And if they have Bluetooth enabled, which is approximately 50% of all Android owners. I'm one of the 50% because my Bluetooth is always on. So about half of the phones will be ready to receive the message. People are directed to any website you choose, and you can promote anything, any offer, sale, business opportunity, event, brand, or service. It is just brilliant. Just give me one more moment. I just have to, there's someone who's just not muted. No, they are. Sorry. So it is small, compact, battery operated with a battery that lasts up to 2 years, which means you can change the battery. So you can promote whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. And when I say wherever you want, I say that because you can literally locate this device anywhere you choose. It does not have to be on your person. It does not have to be, it can be in your desk drawer, your purse, your pocket, anywhere. Or you could position it somewhere and leave it because it is inexpensive, and this allows you to do that. Android is the single largest dominating operating system on global phone use by far. It is over 85% of global smartphone market share. This is why we focus on it, number one. And here's the reality. This is a company called Statista. All they do is statistics. From 2009, you can see the far left of the screen, there's lime green. That is Android. The dark blue is iPhone. It had a bigger market share in 2009, but as you can see, with each passing year, Android has continued to dominate the global phone market share. As of last year, it was almost 86% global phone penetration. And as of the end of this year, it will be 90% around the world. Now, that ratio is different in North America because people have higher incomes, so there's more iPhones in North America. But the rest of the world, they just don't see iPhones. There's like 85 to 90% market share. Now, even in North America, at a 60% penetration, that is still obviously millions of phones. So if you're a small business owner, you can't ignore the fact that there are a lot of Android phones out there that actually want this kind of advertising, which I'm going to prove to you very shortly. You can change the message anytime you want, and you can test multiple offers at the same time. And this is where this gets exciting. So I could have 1, 3, 5, 8, 20 of these, it doesn't matter. And I could choose multiple messages in each one of these. So for example, I want to test a specific offer, and let's say I had 8 of these, and it's one offer I'm driving people to. So what would I test? I'd test the message. So I'd have 8 different messages if I had 8 driving to one offer, so I could test which message is converting the best. I could also invert that and say, no, I'm going to have one message in all 8, and I'm going to have 8 different offers to see which offer converts the best with that good message. I could also do it based on location. I could position these in certain locations, and you get a graph. There's a full chart on your dashboard that shows a graph with each unit you own, so you can measure exactly where the traffic's coming from with each of these units. Very cool. So it gives you complete control of seeing exactly what beacon is doing what, if it's location-based and message-based and offer-based. And then I'm going to show you something called the Go Plus service, which I'm going to go into in detail as we go, which is unique to us. No one in the world has it. You can't get it anywhere else. It is our proprietary patent-pending platform. So it will allow you to do things that are unbelievable for a small business owner. It takes print media and just makes it, it can't compare. And I'm not suggesting a business owner should abandon print media, but I am saying this is far more cost effective in terms of ROI, and will allow you to split test and test real time and see results the same day, same week, whatever your campaign is, so you can make changes on the fly for no cost. That is very useful when you're running a business. So here's some stats. I only have 2 pages of stats, but they're very important. 53% of consumers are willing to share their current location to receive more relevant advertising. 57% are more likely to engage with location-based advertising. 62% will share local deals with friends. Now let's just summarize those 3 bullets. That's incredible. What it's saying is the market, more than half the market's putting up their hand saying, I want to see notifications on my phone if it's location-based advertising. That's literally what we offer. 62% will share those deals with local friends. Now we're going to get into the Plus service that we offer, the proprietary platform that no one else in the world has. We literally leverage that one bullet. The fact that consumers will share your deals. There is no platform in the world that will capitalize on that fact until now, and I'll show you it. 63% of consumers feel a coupon or a deal or an ad, basically, is the most valuable form of mobile marketing. Targeted offers based upon proximity lead to higher conversion rates. And here's the last stat. Why your business, brand, product, or service must employ a proximity marketing solution. This is done by Market and Markets Research, one of the largest global research firms on the planet. They serve 1,700 Fortune enterprises and do 1,200 studies a year. This is the global market forecast for proximity marketing. The proximity marketing market is expected to be worth USD $52 billion by 2022. It's growing at an annual rate of 29.8% between now and 2022. Okay, I'm going to stop and slow down. That's worth really reflecting on. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry growing at almost 30% a year clip, and no one knows about it. And when I say that, I mean no one in the largest sense. Small business owners haven't even heard of it. And look at what's happening right in front of them. I'm saying that because trends are important, and this trend is undeniable. It is breakneck speed. It is where it's at. Money is leaving TV and radio and billboards at breakneck speed, going online and moving towards these kind of marketing that are real time, that are in the moment of when someone's purchasing. Now, why do I say that with this kind of a tone? If I'm sitting on my couch watching a hockey game, for example, there's the Canadian in me, and I see an ad, that's a distraction to me. That does not enhance my experience of watching a hockey game. I am far less likely to engage with that ad and get off the couch and go engage with it. I'm not going to do it. Only big brands can afford that kind of marketing. They're marketing for mind share. Well, a small business owner can't do that. They need dollar going out, dollar coming back. Now, that's obviously a little adventurous, but my point is they need real-time results. That means when someone's in proximation to your offer, or if it's an offer that has a date or a time on it, they want to act now. In other words, they want it on their phones, and they want to share it, and they want to engage with the offer. That is a huge tectonic shift in how marketing is happening. And small businesses that are not keeping up with it, they're either unaware, which is a big reason, or they're just in denial, one of the two. Now, here's some industries that it applies to. This is by no means exhaustive, but it's a good cross-section. Salons, hair salons, nail salons, restaurants. Well, of course, restaurants. Now, I'm going to talk about our Plus service. Let's say you're a restaurant and you have multiple time slots in your day that you run different offers. How can you hit someone who's a passerby or is in proximation to your restaurant and is looking for a meal without a big billboard in front and changing it all day? You usually just run one offer. That's usually what happens, the key offer of the day. Whereas this lets you go on a schedule. I could go from 7 to 10 is my breakfast special and have that deal set up in advance, that ad. I could go from 10 to noon as my brunch. Noon to 2 is lunch. 2 to 4 is happy hour. 4 to 7 is dinner. And 7 to 10 is a dance. I literally could have 6 different deals going at once. Put them all on a timer. The timer is not activated yet, but a schedule is, because you can do it day by day. Ultimately, we'll have a timer that'll let you schedule exactly when it rotates, and that will be automated. There is no platform on the planet that can do that. It will allow you to automate your deal and rotate it on a queue, and you never have to touch it. That's extremely convenient for a small business owner. The real estate agents, we have many using it now, and what they do is they put out another sign on the front yard where it says for sale, and they put one of our Go units into the lockbox of the house. So when someone drives up, they see a sign that says, own an Android phone, check it now. And they do, they see a notification, they click it, and it takes them to a video walkthrough of the inside of the house. That's just smart marketing for a realtor. A realtor could also use one per listing they have. And in the United States, it's a very different market. They go on both sides of the sale. Whereas in Canada, generally speaking, they're representing the seller. In the States, they get extra listings if they have other tools that help them make sales. In fact, that's what many of the clients say to their agents. What are you doing to sell my house? They literally ask them, what's different? And this is extremely different. So when you're a real estate agent, you have this to offer, you have an advantage because no one's doing it yet for at least the foreseeable future. Massage therapists, network marketers, well, that's kind of an obvious one, but I'll explain one key thing. The problem with that industry is attrition, and attrition happens because people don't treat it like a business and don't want to develop leads and go out and actually prospect and create a business. So they need a tool. This literally deals with the number one issue in this industry, which is attrition. That's important because attrition is anywhere from 40 to 60% in typical network marketing companies. That's why it's so difficult, even though it's a brilliant industry. So if you're a network marketer and you're not using this, that's probably not wise. and I could say to you, it's just a matter of time where you will hear about this from someone in your downline. And I can, to another point, 400 different network marketing companies are already using this in 5 short months. So that gives you a hint of where it's going. Insurance agents, chiropractors, clothing stores, trade shows, of course, events, sporting events in the park, coffee shops, wedding planners, caterers, any small business owner, marketing companies, art museums. I mean, literally any industry can use it. It's just a matter of your imagination and how you want to employ it. Now, here's an owner of 5 Wynn gyms. They were doing some print media at $2,400, and they were getting minimal pull, in his words. Gave them one of these units for one day, the Plus service, which I'm going to detail shortly. And they used it for one day and got 211 exposures, and 17 people opted into his offer. He was capturing leads to obviously make sales for his gym and get people onto a program. He was blown away. He says there's nothing he's done in print media that's come close to those kind of numbers. It works. And this is a real estate agent that decided to drive one of his Go units to his Facebook page where he could have social interaction, and had 27 views in the first 8 hours that he did not have before he used this on a house he's wanting to sell. Now let's look at a comparison between the Go Basic and the Go Plus. The first 6 features are identical. You get a 40-character message, a clickable link, so any website you wanted to go to. The Go units are set up by you, so you receive them in the mail, you log into a website which provided, and you put the code on the side of each unit, each Go unit. You press save, and it's now activated. Messages and links are active immediately. So as soon as you enter a 40-character message and a website of your choice, and you press submit, it's now live immediately. If that means you and anyone within 100 yards of that unit will have it if they have a Bluetooth phone enabled. And they're Android user, of course. It's intuitive and easy to use web-based service, so when you log in, a 7-year-old can set these up. We have videos that walk you through it. It'll literally, once you understand it, take you 1 minute maximum to create an ad or a message, maximum. Real-time tracker of each unit. That means you get to track each one individually. That's important, because if you can't track them, you don't know what they're doing, and then what's the point? So now let's look at the Plus service and why you're definitely going to want to consider this. And what you're going to learn is you do not have to buy either or. This is important to keep in mind. You could have the basic on all your units, or like a la carte, you can have the basic on 3 or 4 of them and then activate 4 with what I'm about to share with you. So many business owners choose what's right for them. First is patent pending. No one in the world has what you're about to see, what I've explained and will explain. Easily add viewable graphics and photos. You literally upload any company graphic or logo or ad that you want to run, and you could literally upload it in a few seconds and finish the ad, as I was mentioning earlier. Create and choose multiple deals and offers. So in other words, you could create 5, 10, 15 ads in advance if you had all your graphics ready and you knew what you wanted to promote. Press save, and now you just have to go in every once in a while and hit a drop-down menu, and all those ads are available to you, and you can just rotate through them on your choice. So within 5 seconds, you can change a deal, press save, and it's now live. Really, really convenient. You can put deals on a timer. We have a date timer as of now. I mentioned earlier, ultimately we'll have a timer intraday. So you might have, say, a presentation from 7 to 8, but it's over at 8, so you don't need people to hear about it at 10. This is where this gets really exciting, because not only can you program the time and automatically rotate it to another offer, you could literally go have an offer, maybe you have multiple made, and let's say I'm in your market and you have haircuts, and I happen to see your ad. I happen to be at a coffee shop and you're across the street, and I'm looking at it and I go, oh wow, there's a haircut, there's 20% off, or bring a friend in and get 50% off your next haircut, or whatever the deal or ad is. And I go, okay, well, I want a haircut, but not today. Oh, it expires on Saturday, November the 11th. That's when it expires. So there's a button right on the ad, right below it, right across the phone. You cannot miss it. Save to your Android or iPhone wallet. So I can save it. Now, why is that a big deal? Well, for many reasons. One is your potential customer is holding on to your deal. It's not just a notification. They click the notification, go to a website, and it's over if they leave your website. It's gone. That whole relationship of your standard beacon company, that's what the basic service that I was just mentioning offers, which is all any other beacon manufacturer can offer, which is the ability to have a notification that takes to a website of your choice. If they don't happen to bookmark that, it's gone forever. They'll never see your offer again. It's over, unless they run in near your beacon again with the exact same offer. What we're offering is completely different. They can save it, never lose it. But what's better than that is, let's say I did not take advantage of the offer by Saturday the 11th, and that was the haircut offer. You can go in and edit that offer on the 12th or midnight on that Saturday, or whenever you get around to it. Change that offer, change the graphic, change the terms, change anything you want, and press save. When I go visit my saved offer, I'm going to see the newly edited version you changed. That is just too cool. It really is. For a marketer, it's saying that I'm the prospect, I've saved your offer, and I get to see the most current offer you change whenever you feel like it. You have direct access to my phone. That's a game changer. Now this is where, to me, the biggest change of all. On the bottom of that ad, they'll have the opportunity, on the bottom one I'm just going to mention now, you have the clickable information website plus a phone number. They just click it and it loads the dialer and they can call you. There is nothing else in the market that will let that happen. But more importantly, there's a share button to Facebook. And ultimately, we will have other social media channels. But right now it's Facebook, because that's the granddaddy. They just click it with their thumb. It'll load their Facebook profile, and they can add any comment they want, and it will share it on their timeline to their friend list. That means you, as a business owner, are having your prospects and target market market your product for you. That is unreal. This is really different marketing. No one's doing this. And as a business owner, this is just dreamland. To get access to a customer's market and they're marketing for you is pretty exciting, because once it's on their Facebook page, their friends can share it again. So it has the potential to go viral. If your company gets good at creating ads, people will share it. The stats show it. I just showed that slide. 62% will share a deal with friends. So we're leveraging that. So what I'm saying is this technology is extremely fun for a small business owner, number one. And for you as a potential affiliate, which I'll talk a little bit about later, there's a link at the bottom of every one of these ads, at the very bottom, that says advertise like this. What that means is as customers are sharing that business owner's deal, and it's going on Facebook and maybe going viral and shared to other friends, cross-platform, by the way, because any phone can access the shared deal. Just not the notification. That's only Android. But they're sharing it around, and on the bottom of it that says advertise like this. If I'm a business owner and I happen to see that ad and I'm going, how did this guy do this? This is really cool. It's on Facebook. How did they do this? And on the bottom I see that link and I click it. It's your affiliate link that takes them to your Asirvia website where they learn about how to go and do this. If they buy, you get paid. So I really want you to let this land. Not only is the customer benefiting from their marketer, their market meaning their prospects, sharing their content for them. On the bottom of every ad, there's a link that says advertise like this. That is an affiliate link that you get paid from your customers' prospects marketing their ad for you. I hope you're following that. So in essence, the customer's winning, the business owner's winning, you as an affiliate are winning. Because if the guy's really good at writing ads and people share it, your affiliate link is embedded into all of that viral sharing. There is nothing like that anywhere. So this is fun. So here's the prices. It's 50% off right now. These are grandfathered. So when you buy today, you will never pay more than this, no matter when the prices go up. It's only $25 a month for one, $49 a month for three, $99 a month for 8. Now you have the choice of adding how many of the plus service you want added to any number of units. So as I mentioned earlier, you do not have to have either or. So you can say, I want 8 of these units for $99 a month, and I want to activate 4 of them on the plus service so I can run different ads, split test different offers, and I can do all that. And for the 4 on the base service, I might have 1 go to my website, 1 go to my Facebook page, 1 go to a standard offer that never changed, maybe 1 that goes to a specific promo, 1 that goes to a Pinterest account or a YouTube channel, whatever, you know, things that are kind of static. Then I can take 3 or 4 of them and just activate them under the plus service. So how you get started is you have a one-time activation fee of $30 per account, not per unit. Doesn't matter if you buy 1 unit or 100, because you can. You can buy 20, 30, or 100 of these. Your initial sign-up is 2 months in advance plus activation. So whatever your monthly fee is, just do the math. If there's 8 units and you activated 4 on the plus, be approximately $160, $155 plus the 30. That would be your monthly fee. So your activation would be 30 plus the 2 months in advance. So just take whatever the dollar amount is, multiply it by 2 and add 30. And then the shipping, which is $10 anywhere in North America and $30 international. If you order today, you'll get it in 2 to 4 business days anywhere in North America. If you order it and you're international, like me in Mexico, South Africa, Australia, you'll wait 7 to 10 business days. But we're patient down here. It's mañana. You know, it's Mexico. We're used to waiting. Replacement fee is $25 if anything happens in the first 12 months. If anything happens after you being a customer for 12 months, they are free for life. So as you can see, this is a real game changer for small business people and entrepreneurs alike. Every business owner can afford it because they can pick a package that's right for them, and they can exploit this kind of technology that is the trend. This is where it's going, and small business owners need to be aware of this. That's why we have a 60-40 split in terms of distributors and customers, which I'm going to repeat again in about 2 minutes, because that's important. We are really growing on the customer side. The market's saying they want it, which is nice. It's not distributor driven. So what's next is you're going to get together with the person who invited you to this webinar and order the package that's right for you. And the end of this is the end of my introductory presentation. And what I mean by that is the people who are invited here strictly to learn about the benefit of this product for their business to help them enhance their leads for their company. This is the end of that conversation, but I will be talking for about 5 minutes on the business opportunity that is connected with this. Not a requirement at all if you're just a customer, but those of us who choose to refer this, we can learn how to get our product for free, or perhaps make an extra few hundred or a few thousand a month on the side, or for some of us who want to hit a financial home run. So this is literally a ground floor opportunity. It was launched in the middle of May 2017. I saw the first webinar. The first iteration is nothing even close to what we have now. There's over 17,000 distributors and customers. That's a 60-40 split, as I mentioned earlier, and you can do business in 192 countries. No franchise fee, no license fee, no approval. Just go to work. So one of the things I like about this particular business is the downside is you're using a product that generates leads for your business. That's the worst you can get. That's nice to know when you're going through business. That's the downside. The upside I'm going to get into. So why is Asirvia Go home run? Well, hopefully this presentation has kind of expressed some of the reasons, but the market is millions of businesses, and this is a necessity item, not a luxury. That's important to keep in mind. It's inexpensive, and businesses are spending hundreds and thousands a month. The product is genius with a clear value proposition, leveraging the most powerful tech in modern life, the phone. No barrier to entry, so anyone could do this business. Everyone can afford it. Residual, the entire model is based on recurring revenue, which is very important. The problem with working for a living is obvious. You work once, you get paid once. You don't work, you don't get paid. That's not a formula for financial independence. We need recurring revenue. It's not a luxury or an option. If we want to retire in the same level of comfort we're used to while working, we must have some form of recurring revenue. Daily pay, this company pays every single day. I do not know of another program that does that. It probably does exist, but it's a handful at best. Most companies will pay weekly, and that's aggressive. But every single day, I see multiple deposits in my account. That's just fun. It's just, there's nothing like it. That builds momentum and belief of the distributorship, which makes this viral because people get out of the worry about making money because they see it fast. I don't care if it's $13 or $30. They've made money. They're not out money. So the downside issue is gone. There's only how much can I make and how fast can I make it. That's useful. So here's the pay plan in 2 minutes or less. I've made a full training video on this. It's about 11 minutes long. I've uploaded it to YouTube. The person who invited you here can give you that if you want to really look at it in detail. I'm going to show you how easy this is to understand though. We get paid 4 ways. You can be an affiliate first, which means you're just an affiliate who will get compensated on original commissions of the products you sell. That's it. No downline commissions, no volume commissions, no daily pay, strictly just commissions on the sale of the product. An affiliate is someone who just wants to supplement the cost of their product and maybe get it for free. Now, to be an independent representative, you would need to get at least 1 affiliate and 3 customers. That's a requirement. Now, what that will do is unlock the entire pay plan. So I'll just explain it all. The first way you get paid is 25% upfront commission. If you're referring people and you continue to refer as an independent representative, you will get 10% of the commission of whomever you referred when they make a purchase or a sale, and so on down 5 generations, 10% of their payment, of that initial payment. The second way you get paid is residual. That means starting month 2, when someone continues to make their monthly payment, you will get 10% ongoing for life of that person paying. You will get 5% of whom they refer as long as they pay. You get 2% of who they refer. In other words, the 3rd generation. So it was me who told Brad, who told Sue, and then who told Wendy and told Fred. It'll go down 5 generations just on the product itself. Now we get into the fun part, the real money. That is the daily base pay. This is based on group sales volume. This is very important. This is not an affiliate program. Now we've left the world of an affiliate program, which is usually just 2 tiers or maybe first 5 generations, and that's all you could ever make, and it's all based on the sale of the product. Again, that's not a formula for financial independence. It's fun, and you make some money, but not real money. So real money would be in the daily pay and the generational check match. Right now, in the daily base pay, I'm just going to bring your attention to the colors for the sake of time. You see purple, green, blue, kind of orangey red, and a dark blue. You'll see a number, though, also on the right side of that column. And the first purple associated says 1,000. That's group sales volume. That's not just you. So that could be you and whomever you refer. Your goal is to get to 1,000. That's all you have to do. As you can do the math with the products, I've just shown you the prices. It does not take a lot to hit 1,000. And when you hit 1,000 in your first 30 days, you also get a $500 bonus if you do it in your first 30 days. If you hit the next rank, which is 4,000, in the first 60 days from the time you start, you get an additional 1,000 on top of that 5. If you get to the green in your first 90 days, you get an additional 1,500 on top of the 1,000 and the 500. So for a maximum of 3,000, it's all USD in bonuses on top of your commissions that you would have got getting there. Now, here's the fun part. Once you get to green, you get an additional $10 a day. When you get to the blue, it's $30 a day. When you get to the red, it's $100. When you get to the dark blue, it's $300 a day. When you get to the last one, currently, is $3,000 a day in this part of the pay plan, plus your commissions and any bonuses. And once someone hits 3,000, we're a new company. No one's there yet for obvious reasons. We're only 5 months old. And our new product, the one that we're all learning about right now, just got released. And literally people are just using it as of last week. So when someone hits the 3,000, they'll expand that to 35. If someone hits that, they'll expand it to 4. In other words, the cap is not going to end. Right now, it's not an issue. Now, the last way we get paid before bonuses is generational check match. And to me, this is the reason I decided to pursue this business with aggression. If I become an associate once, that's it. I've reached 1,000 in my entire team volume. I don't care if it takes you a year. You get 25% check match of everyone you bring in the business on top of all the other money. So that means if you happen to find someone who's really motivated like me and many others in this business, you might find someone who says, get out of my way. I understand this business. I'm going to go make some money. And they go make $15,000 a month. Well, you're going to get $3,750 a month from that activity for doing 0. Now I'm going to repeat that, for doing nothing just because you referred them to the business. That is rare. It's basically saying you can get lucky. I know of no plan that rewards you from luck. They only reward you from hitting massive qualifications in order to get those check match bonuses. This company doesn't work that way. It says if you referred them, you're getting paid. That is comforting because there are a lot of people that end up getting unlucky because they found a superstar, but they don't know how to build and they can't cash in on it. So it's kind of sad. That won't happen in this program. That's useful to know. And then as you hit the green, which I literally just hit about a week ago, that you get second generation check match. So you get 10% of all your second generation people's checks on down 5 generations. So that's the 4th way we get paid. Very fun. I've already mentioned the go-getter bonus. As I walked through, you get $500 in the first 30 days and $1,060 and $1,500 if you do green in the first 90 days to a maximum of $3,000 in bonuses. But the funnest bonus before we wrap up this call is right here. That's the Audi bonus they just announced. You get $500 a month towards an Audi of your choice at a certain rank. You get $1,000 at another rank. You get $1,500 a month at another rank. And then there's another bonus once someone hits executive, and it's bigger than that. But for all intents and purposes, what's important for you to understand in this call is that the pay plan will reward someone who just wants to make a few dollars and get free product. It will also reward a real builder, and it will really reward someone who wants to work fast. And you can make the bonuses. There are people getting those bonuses in this car in 4 months, 5 months, right out of the gate. So they're getting all the bonuses plus the car, and they're making money. That's useful because when you're building a network marketing company, nothing breeds success like success. So I'm just going to finish off by saying this is the right place at the right time. We're positioned ahead of a massive, unstoppable trend. This is when fortunes are made. This company is new, and keep in mind, this is not a beacon company. It is Asirvia Go. We are a services company in the proximity marketing space that is leveraging social media, and that's where we're going. The beacons are thrown in for free. We're selling a service. Proximity marketing is that trend, and Asirvia is the company that allows you to cash in on this trend. It's going to happen with or without me. I knew that, so I decided to get ahead of the curve and just join the ride, and it's been fun, and it's a good time to get in because it's spiking. So thank you very much for your time. If you were invited here by someone, make sure you get back with them immediately and have a conversation with them and explore what's right for you in terms of the product and perhaps the opportunity at any level you might choose to take it. So thank you very much for your time, and be well. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you again.
Are you still there, Wade?
I am indeed. I'm just going to remove.
Yeah.
I got it. There's a couple people I just have to remove. There we go. I think Albert. I see Albert is on here. I'll unmute. There we go.
Hi, Wade. How are you?
Oh,